place that delve into the soul and transfer thoughts to paper with critiques. That is the goal. Let's visit Laurie Rosen's stew to find out how they fare as their teacher leads the writing class. Sit back, we'll join them there.
Scene 1. A classroom for a writing class for adults. Students are seated and the teacher addresses the class.
The prompt today, describe your strengths. Just one or two or many.
But what are we supposed to write if we just don't have any?
Come on now, Laurie. All of us have something we excel in.
Especially if La La Land's the place we just might dwell in.
Well, I think that Stu is right. We all have talents, strengths, or skills.
And some of us so many.
Your mere presence gives me chills.
But it's possible that there are those whose aptitude stays hidden.
So then bring it to the surface. Such an act is not forbidden.
It must just sound like bragging.
Why? Your strengths should make you proud.
Yeah, but some of us just don't like expressing thoughts like that out loud.
Well, then why don't you just get started? If you wish, leave off your name.
Yeah, like we won't know who wrote them.
Afraid you'll lose your claim to fame?
Now to start, it might be helpful if you make a little list of your strong points. Write a page or two. Okay then? Class dismissed.
Scene 2. A split stage. Each character is in his or her own apartment.
My talents, I'd need a book. Title should be cool. To entice the reader, how about prepare yourself to drool?
How I hate these dumb assignments. And I don't care what he thinks. This professor wants to analyze. Like visiting the shrinks.
Oh, how am I supposed to write about what I don't really know? I've no talent, skills, or strengths, but even though I told him so, I'm still supposed to fill the page.
I'm handsome and I'm strong.
I first realized back in preschool.
Man, to me this just feels wrong.
They picked me first in sports.
I always knew that I was smart. The teachers were surprised.
Oh, God, just tell me how to start.
The other kids were envious.
I always aced the tests, but making friends, not easy.
Oh, this is getting me depressed.
The girls were always interested.
I ate my lunch alone. But hey, I was the teacher's pet.
I better charge my phone.
A dozen pages, should I stop?
I think I've hit a nerve.
Perhaps a glass of wine? It is the least that I deserve.
All right. No, Wednesdays night's no good. I have a writing class at 6. What? Oh, yeah, the usual. Some quiet, some obnoxious. It's a mix. It ends at 8. I guess that I can meet you for a drink. I still get something out of this. You know, no matter what you may think. Thank you.
Scene 3. The classroom before class begins. Lori is in her seat.
So, Laurie, did you find some strengths for you to write about?
I really struggled. Not you, huh?
How could you even doubt?
I barely filled a page.
I whittled what I wrote to 4.
Believe me, one was tough enough. I couldn't deal with more.
My fellow writers, greetings.
Wait, some pleasantry from you?
Hey, Roz.
Perhaps I shouldn't have included you, dear Stu.
I'm not a bad guy, Rosie.
Please, it's Rosie for my friends. It's Roz to you.
Till when? No chance for me to make amends?
You can't change personalities. It's in your DNA.
Good evening, class. How's everybody? We all here today? You all have your hand-on assignments?
Laurie only wrote a page.
Not your place to say. Oh, he's always center stage.
For once, let's try to concentrate on positives, all right?
It isn't easy. Someone's always looking for a fight.
Well, that might be helpful in your writing.
Anger makes it stronger.
Oh, it's possible. Now pass them up. Come on.
Oh, I wish that mine were longer.
It's not how much you write. What's more important is the tone.
In that case, Stu, it's possible. You just might be outshone.
Why, just because I wrote a lot, it still could be the best.
I'm sure it's genius.
Okay, guys, let's give this talk a rest. The purpose of this class is giving mutual support.
But what if someone's talents come up just a little short?
It must mean me.
Now, don't feel bad, for we are all included.
That isn't so.
Damn straight. I think that you're the one deluded.
All right, tonight we'll try some poetry.
Oh, no. You mean in rhyme?
Yeah, Dr. Seuss is just your speed.
You really are a slime.
Now, the focus of the poem should be the rhythm and the flow, so rhyme is not essential.
But it makes it stronger, no?
Not necessarily, although some lean in that direction. The feeling's more important. Now, here's your topic for reflection.
A person we admire. I'm certain that you'll see a lot of papers written.
Not about you. I agree.
Let's brainstorm just a bit. Think of a person that you know.
Must he or she be living now?
Your friend's all dead?
That's low.
It could be someone famous, either now or from the past, or a relative, or soulmate.
Like the many you've amassed.
Could we make it a haiku?
Come on now, Laurie. Even you could get more than 3 lines down.
Oh, wow. That's so supportive, Stu.
Let's just try for something longer, Laurie. Haikus aren't easy. What I'm looking for are insights here.
That means, Stu, nothing cheesy.
Well, let's see, you've got close to a half hour. Just jot what comes to mind. I'm expecting several drafts. The first one's never that refined.
I never like to edit.
Really?
Gee, what a surprise.
I'll be sure to read your poems aloud before you finalize.
It's really hot as hell in here.
It feels okay to me.
Me too.
Lay off the steamy stuff.
What's happening? Oh, gee. I'm sweating like a pig.
You don't look good.
Are you all right?
I guess I should have eaten lunch.
My apple. You want a bite?
What?
I think I need some water.
Whoa, you're shaking like a leaf.
You dizzy, Stu?
I think I'm good.
Okay, that's a relief.
You're really pale, though. Are you sure you shouldn't just go home?
I want to at least begin to write my perfect poem to me or not to me.
Why? He's fainted away.
Could someone please call 911? Well, this is just makes my day. If anybody wants to leave, just go ahead. Go ahead.
I've got a date.
Feel free. I'll see you all next week then.
I prefer, I think, to wait.
Well, what happened? Well, did I pass out? Where did everybody go?
I let them leave. The EMTs are just about to show.
I should go home.
Oh, a bad idea. Just let them check you out. Are you a diabetic?
That's what this is all about?
My father had it, so I thought that's what was going on.
He's somehow cured?
No, I wish. It's a few years since he's gone. The ambulance is here. Is there a friend that I can call?
Not anyone I'd want to bother.
Nobody at all?
Now take it easy, sir. We've got you.
Can I come along?
Well, who are you?
A friend?
Well, sure.
I sure did peg you wrong.
Scene 4. 1 week later, the classroom. All are seated except Stu.
Well, looky here. It's Sweatin' Stew.
Hey, Rosie.
You look better.
Following the doc's advice, that's right down to the letter.
I'm glad to see you back again. They're passing up the writing. If you need more time, you can take extra time, of course.
That offer is inviting, but I'm caught up. I've one request.
Sure thing.
I'd like to read it.
You know his ego is so big, he's likely got to feed it.
Let's keep the feedback positive.
All champagne and confetti.
Oh, come on, Roz. We're listening.
Whenever you are ready.
The title is the one you chose, A Person I Admire. She's someone who has qualities to which I do aspire, a gentle and caring soul who goes out of her way to help another if she can. She'll jump into the fray. She has no clue how great she is or how she is perceived. If others give her compliments, they will not be believed. Her innate goodness came to me as somewhat a surprise, although I would have seen it had I looked into her eyes. The person in this poem I wish that I had better penned is one whom I am proud to say has now become my friend.
Wow. Did someone switch your body with a normal one last week?
Well, my body is the same, but yes, my soul, they gave a tweak.
That really was quite beautiful. You did a great job, Stu.
I had some inspiration, Laurie. It was thanks to you.
Well, on that note, I'll now return the papers of your strengths. While some of you seem comfortable to go to any length to tell us all about your smarts, athletic feats, and charms, a couple of you seem to almost set off some alarms.
I think we need some rewrites.
Why, you bragged a bit too much?
Perhaps a bit, but others here were much more out of touch.
Like me?
I think that's what he means. You're
And-
stronger than you think.
And to emphasize that point, I'd like to toast you with a drink.
I'm sure the doctor won't approve.
It has no alcohol, just sparkling apple cider.
That
To the writers in us all.
That's really sweet.
And shocking also, since it came from you,
There's good inside of everyone.
including Stu. Who knew?
Well, thank you, Stu. Now let's proceed. In case there's any doubt, I want to share what is, to me, what writing is all about. The most important part is that you have to find your voice and let the readers hear it.
Like we really have a choice?
Well, you may not reach an audience,
Well, write for your own eyes?
but if it gives you pleasure, do it.
That's both wonderful and wise.
If we don't, we waste our talents, which would really be a crime.
Yeah, like what the world is waiting for is what I think in rhyme.
Still, at least we ought to try our best.
That's what I'd recommend. And this seems to be the perfect place to say
The end.
And